On Saturday, November 14th, 2015, the Sun City Softball Club and the Sun City Veterans Association teamed up to present what was arguably the single largest event in the history of Sun City Hilton Head. I'm Norma Taylor, along with Sun City sports reporter Ray Tapio and cameraman Ed Harper, on the Sun City softball field at the New River Sports Park in beautiful Sun City Hilton Head. An audience of more than 3,500 spectators packed the Sun City softball park to witness two softball games between the Wounded Warriors Amputee softball team and two Sun City softball teams. Now, this extraordinary event was a joint venture of the Sun City Softball Club and the Sun City Veterans Association, and was co-chaired by Artie Smallwood, president of the Sun City Softball Club, and Ross Glatzer.
What an event today. We have the co-chairs of the softball event today, and they're going to tell us all about it. Norma's here too, the anchor, so she'll talk to the fellas. Go ahead.
Good morning. How is everyone today? This is 19 months planning and coordinating, and here we are, November 14th, 2015. We're going to have 3,500 people around this stadium to watch the Wounded Warrior Amputee softball team tournament and fundraiser. It's an amazing day. And the coordination between 250 volunteers to put this show on is just incredible. It's extraordinary.
Outstanding. Norma, go ahead.
And Ross, what can you add to that?
Artie has been an absolute gem to partner in this whole thing. This is co-sponsored by the Sun City Softball Club and the Sun City Veterans Association, and we're playing against a team whose motto is, "Life without a limb is limitless." And for the next couple of hours, this extraordinary team will live up to that motto.
The Wounded Warriors Amputee softball team, not associated with the Wounded Warrior Project, is a nationally recognized softball team composed of Army, Navy, Marine, and Air Force personnel who have lost a limb in Iraq or Afghanistan and play with the use of prosthetics. They have gone through extensive rehabilitation and once again have become incredibly athletic and competitive. The team, composed of about 30 members, plays 2 to 3 times a month throughout the United States and brings attention to people wearing prosthetics and recognizing the bravery, courage, and sacrifice of our military. Their travels take them to communities and towns, playing against local all-star teams and colleges, as well as teams like the New York Yankees, the Boston Red Sox, and the Washington Nationals, raising funds for their charitable endeavors. The spectacular event between these military heroes and our own Sun City Softball Club was the culmination of over a year and a half of planning and involved over 250 volunteers, raising $36,000, donated to Wounded Warriors Amputee softball team's Kids Camp program, held several times a year and attended by children between the ages of 8 and 12 who are missing a limb and wear prosthetics. Several of the players attend the camp annually and teach these young children how to play ball wearing a prosthetic, and in doing so, also teach them about life and emphasize there is nothing they cannot do, instilling their motto, "Life without a limb is limitless." The event received extensive local media coverage and was co-hosted by WTOC Savannah weatherman John Weatherby. Here's how it was featured on their news program.
You're watching WTOC TV, the Southeast News Leader.
Artie Smallwood is here. He's in charge. Well, you're in charge of everything, aren't you, Artie?
I think so.
It feels like it right now.
It sure does.
We're just before the Wounded Warriors Sun City softball game. What a fabulous event in Sun City.
It sure is, and we've been planning and coordinating this for over 19 months.
Wow.
And we're so proud of the fact that we've had over 250 volunteers to help us implement this event today. Clearly the largest event ever to hit Sun City's history. And we are so proud of the fact we're honoring our military heroes, the Wounded Warrior Amputee softball team. As you know, they play all over the United States, and to have them come in today for a tournament and fundraiser, and that's what this is all about, to raise funds to create awareness of those who wear prosthetics, of our military heroes, their sacrifice, their courage, their bravery, and to support their charities which support their kids' camp. It's just been an unbelievable, extraordinary effort, and here we are today, just about to start.
And enjoying the success of this event with 3,500 Sun City residents. A lot of pomp and circumstance starting this off, too.
Absolutely. They said it couldn't be done. And here we are with over 3,500 people gathered around, and all of them supporting the team and the charities, and it's a wonderful, wonderful day.
And acknowledging the national champions again from our Sun City Traveling All-Star team. That's wonderful, too.
Absolutely, and they're a fantastic team. We're looking for a competitive games. We're looking for absolute wonderful opening ceremonies and introductions, and we've got the whole, and the hot dogs will be flowing, and it's like being at a regular ballpark.
It's a great place. Artie, congratulations to you and all the volunteers. Fabulous job. Thank you.
Thank you, John.
And I'm meteorologist John Weatherby. I'll see you tonight for your weather.
An extraordinary special feature of this unprecedented Sun City event was the appearance of the Carolina skydiving team. 3 experienced parachutists jumped from their own aircraft before the start of the games. Now, the first to go airborne was Robert Scott, a skydiver with 33 years of experience and over 4,000 jumps to his credit. Scott, who landed in the outfield, delivered the game ball. He was followed by team captain Burke Fitzgerald, who has been skydiving for 35 years with well over 5,000 jumps to his credit. Fitzgerald displayed the POW flag as he descended. And finally, Ron Alley, a 31-year skydiving instructor with over 5,487 prior jumps, displayed the stars and stripes as he glided to Earth. Additional pre-game ceremonies included the presentation of the colors by the Sun City Veterans Association Marching Color Guard, a staple at many veterans and community events.
Oh, say, can you see?
The national anthem was led by a trio of performers from the Savannah Theater.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Heavenly Father,
The invocation was delivered by the chaplain of the Sun City Veterans Association, Larry Delavecchia.
important games.
As game time approached, the competing teams and game day officials were introduced. David Van Sleet, founder and manager of the Wounded Warriors Amputee softball team, was introduced, and he told the compelling story of the team's origin and growth.
I'm here with David Van Sleet. And David, you are the founder and creator. You put this all together. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I'm a U.S. Army veteran. Went to college, been in prosthetics my whole life with the Department of Veterans Affairs, and I've always played softball at a pretty high level and coached and managed. And when I saw what was coming back from Iraq and Afghanistan, the light bulb went off, and put this team together, and we've been on the road for 5 years. We've been to 37 states, 150 cities. Takes a year and a half to 2 years to get on our schedule. It's an amazing experience that's humbled and inspired even me.
Now, this is your first time here in Sun City, Hilton.
Yes, it's our second time in South Carolina. We played Charleston earlier in the year, and we're playing Columbia next weekend. But it's our first time to Sun City, and just what I'm seeing already, this is probably going to be one of the top events we've ever done.
Well, this is the top event that we've ever had here in Sun City with thousands of people in attendance. And so we are so happy that you are here and you have a beautiful, beautiful day. How large is your team?
Well, we have 30 guys from ages from 24 to 54, but we only bring a dozen on every trip. So very unique. We have arm amputees, leg amputees, bilateral leg amputees, a little bit of everything. So it all works, and we get around the country no problem.
Well, David, you're an amazing guy for putting this together, and we thank you for coming to Sun City.
Well, we thank Sun City for putting us on. The generosity and the hospitality so far has been amazing, and I can only imagine it's going to get better today.
Here's the Wounded Warrior Amputee softball team right before the game, and they have their Batgirl, Savannah, and they're getting ready to play.
Ray Tapio and I got to meet the Sun City softball team playing in Game 1 and their manager, Bill Bowler.
Tell us what's going on today, Bo.
Well, we're playing the Wounded Warriors prosthetic softball team, and they're nationally known all around the world. They came in to play us in a doubleheader. There's going to be 2 games. First game's with us, and there's a second team that will play them the second game.
Well, this is the first game that you've ever played against these guys, so you do have a strategy on winning here for Sun City?
Oh, yes, we definitely have a strategy. Hit the ball, outscore them.
Senior development, we wouldn't just stay alive, okay?
Stay alive, okay. I mean, you know, they have prosthetics and everything, and you think that's going to make it an easier game?
No, I think these guys are working out. I think they have a lot of upper body strength. I think you're going to see a lot of long fly balls. They can hit hard. They have upper body strength, and I think they're going to do really well.
Following all the pregame activities and excitement, the crowd settled down for Game 1 and the traditional cry of "Play ball." The Wounded Warriors opened the first inning with a series of hits that gave them a quick 3 runs. The Sun City team came back with 3 runs in the bottom of the first inning to even the score. In the top of the second, the Wounded Warriors came back with 2 runs to take the lead 5-3. In the bottom of the second, Sun City team went scoreless, leaving the game 5-3 in favor of the Wounded Warriors. In the top of the third inning, the Wounded Warriors scored 1 run, extending their lead to 6-3. In the bottom of the third, Sun City again came up scoreless, leaving the score at 6-3. In the top of the fourth, the Wounded Warriors came up scoreless. In the bottom of the fourth, Sun City came alive with 5 runs in quick succession, an automatic cap on scoring for that inning. The score stood at 8-6 in favor of Sun City. From there on out, the hitting took on speed on both sides. The Wounded Warriors came back with 5 runs in rapid order, ending the top of the fifth, 11-8. The Sun City team got equally fired up and scored 4 more runs before retiring at the bottom of the fifth, with the score now 11-12, Sun City. Okay. Oh, out of the park. In the top of the sixth, the Warriors took back the lead, scoring 2 runs, making the score at 13-12. In the bottom of the sixth, Sun City scored 1 run and entered the 7th and final inning, tied with the Wounded Warriors. With the score tied, the Wounded Warrior Amputee softball team, displaying the stamina and fortitude they are known for on the battlefield and on the ball field, quickly scored 5 runs to take a commanding 18-13 lead, ending the top of the 7th inning and giving Sun City a challenging situation in this, thus far, a hotly contested game. In the bottom of the 7th and final inning, the Sun City team gave an outstanding come-from-behind performance. by getting several men on base and scoring 5 runs in quick succession, and still with no outs. With the score now tied at 18 all and men on base, it took just 1 run to break the tie and take the win. To their undying credit, the Sun City team scored the winning run, taking the hotly contested game 18-19. Following Game 1, a second and equally exciting game was played, featuring other members of the Sun City Softball Club, managed by Artie Smallwood, and the Wounded Warrior Amputee softball team. It was a hard-fought game coming down to the last inning, with the Wounded Warriors winning this time, 16-14. This sporting event marked an extraordinary milestone for the Sun City community and reinforced the close and deep association both the Sun City softball team and the Sun City Veterans Association have with our military services. For Sun City Television and my co-host Ray Tapio, thanks for watching.